For our collage skill builder, you are going to need a couple of things. You're going to need your skill builder page. You're going to need some glue, scissors, and scraps of paper. Okay, so for our skill builder, we are keeping it super simple. We're going to cut a couple of different types of shapes, and then on the back we're going to make some layers with our paper. So our first type of shape we're going to cut is a geometric shape. A geometric shape is a shape like you would see in math class. It's a perfect shape that you can measure. So like squares, triangles, circles, diamonds, octagons, shapes like that. Those are geometric shapes. So you can just cut one shape. You could cut a couple different ones. I'm just going to keep it super simple. I'm going to cut a triangle. Okay, geometric. Second type of shape is organic. An organic shape is kind of a shape that you would find in nature, like a leaf shape, a raindrop, a splat. It's a shape that's not perfect. It's kind of wacky. So for my organic shape, I think I'm going to use my scissors to just kind of cut almost like a paint splat shape. Okay, there are different types of scissors in the Collage Studio. There's regular scissors, and there's also our wacky scissors that can cut different lines instead of straight lines. So you could use those for organic shapes too. So here's my organic shape. When we're gluing today, I want you to use our white glue. At the Collage Studio, there's also glue sticks and tape. White glue is the strongest choice, and it's also the choice that is going to look the best. So I would almost always try to use our white glue. You can use glue sticks also. They look pretty good, but they're just not as strong. Sometimes they fall off after they dry. So you can use that if you want to. Again, I would use the white glue. Tape is going to be more for when we start to make like 3D paper sculptures. We're going to be using a little bit more tape. You could also put tape, like a roll of tape on the back of your shapes and tape them down when you're making a collage. But again, the edges are going to kind of come up. Glue is going to be your best bet. Okay, so with our glue bottles, make sure we open them, check for air. Oh, if you don't hear air, then you probably have a glue bugger, so you've got to scratch the top of it. Yep. Open it up and try it again. There's the air. Okay. When we're gluing, we use dot, dot, not a lot. Small dots of glue, kind of along the edge, but not right next to the edge. Okay, put one in the middle. Glue is super strong. You really don't need very much of it for it to stick, especially when we're using paper. And then press it down. So I'm going to glue my organic shape real fast. Really don't need very much glue for these little paper shapes. Okay, just like that. So we have our geometric shape and our organic shape. On the back, I want you to experiment with layers. So when you're making a collage, I want you to think about adding layers. So instead of just having one shape glued down, think about having lots of shapes glued on top of each other. So I'm going to start with a green rectangle, I think, first. I'm going to cut it, use dot, dot, not a lot, around the edges, a little in the middle, and then I'm going to press that down. Okay, and then I'm going to get a different color. I think I'll use yellow, and I'm going to cut a different shape, or the same shape. It's up to you. I think I'm going to do kind of an oval. It doesn't have to be perfect, we're just experimenting. So I'm going to put my oval like that, I think. Dots around the edge. Press it down. Okay, and then I'm going to do a triangle on top of the yellow. So I kind of stuck with geometric shapes, but you could do organic shapes for this step too. Around the edge, a little in the middle. just like that.